Janelle here and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am doing a pregnancy Q&A. There has been a lot of questions that many of you have been wanting to know about my pregnancy. Well, actually our pregnancy and all that stuff. So that's why I'm here. Went on Instagram and was like doing a pregnancy Q&A soon. Let me know some questions you guys wanted to know. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, there is literally a lot of questions. So maybe we might do a part 2. We'll see. But yeah, let's get started. Okay. All right. Let's do this. First one. Baby names. Question mark. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. We have one name that I really love. Well, actually, well, if you guys didn't know, I am having a girl. We are having a girl. I gotta get used to saying we because keep saying like I. Anyways, we are having a girl, if you guys didn't know, and I do have her first name, middle name, and obviously her last name is her dad's last name. But yeah, I got it figured out already. It's written down, it's in my head, and I freaking love her name. It's so cute and I can't wait to tell you guys what her name is when she gets here. So you guys are gonna have to wait. Yeah, on to the next question. What was your reaction when you found out you were expecting? If you guys didn't watch my last video, I somewhat kind of like did a second reaction, I guess you could say. But my first reaction, I didn't get it filmed. Like, I didn't have my camera out. But when I saw the pregnancy test, I was like, what? For real? Like, I was just like in shock because I didn't expect that I was pregnant. So yeah, it was kind of weird and I like didn't know. So I was all over the place. Yeah. Any symptoms finding out you were pregnant? Not really, because I usually get like sick all the time even before I was pregnant. And I get like nauseous like a lot, especially if I don't eat. So I didn't really get any symptoms at all. I just felt maybe a little more nauseous than I used to, but I thought it was normal because I always get sick. So nothing really crazy in my opinion. Yeah. What was Orsino's reaction to your pregnancy? So Orsino was playing games. He like really didn't have a crazy reaction, but he was like super happy. I could tell. He's the type of person who doesn't really show his emotions all that much. Only sometimes, like when he's really in a good mood, he'll like dance randomly. And after we found out we were pregnant, like the day after, he was like dancing all crazy and all. But his reaction, well, his first reaction was just like, what the fuck? I'm gonna be a dad. Yeah, that was about it. Any pregnancy cravings? No, it's kind of weird to me because like my whole family, when they were pregnant, they had like pregnancy cravings and like wanted to eat something all the time. For me, it's kind of different. Like randomly I'll be like, oh, I want this certain like Lao food just to have it, but like if I don't have it, it's fine, you know what I mean? But some I've heard, especially my mom, like when she was pregnant, if she didn't get a certain like food she wanted, she would cry, and that isn't me at all. How did Orsino and your family react? Who did you tell first? So Orsino's family, right when Orsino's sister was there with us. If you guys didn't watch our last video, she was there with me when I took my pregnancy test, so I guess she was the first one that found out. And then we told my mother-in-law and my father-in-law literally like 5 minutes afterwards. We came upstairs and we were like, guess what, you're gonna be a grandma and grandpa. And they were like, oh my god, da, 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 da. I wanted to tell my mom and dad and call them that day, well actually that night, but I figured I'd rather tell them in person, and plus we were going camping that weekend, so I'd rather have just told them when we were camping. Then I told my dad first, well my father, which is my stepdad, and I was like, father, guess what, you're gonna be a grandpa. And then he was like, no way. And then he started tearing up, and then he went into the lake and like just walked straight in there and like tried to like wipe his face and like like wipe his tears away, but like you could tell he was like crying, which was so cute. And then I told my mom, and she was like, stop lying, because I always play around with her saying that like, oh, you're gonna be a grandma one day, da 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 da. And like I think I played around with her a little bit too much, to the point where like she doesn't believe me anymore. But then I showed her a picture of my pregnancy test, and I was like, no, really, you're gonna be a grandma. And she was like, oh my god, no way. And then she like rubbed my belly and all that stuff. But yeah, it was cute. Wish I got the reaction, but I didn't, which is fine. How's pregnancy so far? Pregnancy for me right now is honestly going amazing. I love being pregnant. It's just going smooth. Like I haven't had any crazy complications or anything. Does your mood drastically changes? Wait, does that even make sense? Wait, does your mood drastically changes? That's what she's saying. But I think she's trying to say like, does your mood drastically change? Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. But no, actually, I feel like ever since I got pregnant, I'm like more calm, and my family has actually noticed that, especially my mom. She's like, you need to get pregnant more often because you're like super calm now, da 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 da. And I even asked Racino, I'm like, babe, like has my attitude, or like do I have any like crazy mood swings or like mood changes? He's like, no dude, you're like super calm. And I'm like, okay, that's good. Any pain? So not like any major pain I've had during this pregnancy, but the worst one I'm gonna have to say would probably have to be like gas pain, TMI, but like I get like the worst gas pains ever, and it like hurts so bad. Like if I had to give it like a scale of 1 through 10, probably like a 6, which is not that bad. But like when I use the bathroom, I'm like, dude, this hurts. And then just like a couple weeks ago, I had like really bad heartburn, and that was just whew, like oh my god, that was at least a 7.5. It was so bad, it kept coming and going, and I couldn't stop it at all. I was just laying in bed, almost cried, but I didn't, because you know your girl's tough. But anyways, yeah, that was about it. Nothing crazy. Yeah. What is the hardest part about pregnancy? That is a very good question. Oh yeah, the hardest part for me about pregnancy is not being able to do that much things. So before I was pregnant, if you guys didn't know, we own a clothing company, and I'm always like working in production, so I'm always shipping and like carrying pretty heavy things. And now it's like super hard because I can't carry a lot of things, because when you're pregnant, obviously you're not supposed to carry stuff, you're not supposed to bend down as much, so I feel like useless when I'm working. I mean, that's not like the hardest thing in my opinion, but that to me just feels like I'm so useless. I'm so used to working. Like I don't like when people are doing this for me, and all that stuff. And then like the other things, just like pains, I get like the gas pain, and sometimes I'll get like bad heartburn, but other than that, that's about it. Any morning or nighttime sicknesses? So let's start with first trimester. First trimester, remember I told you guys that like I kept getting nauseous, but I'm so used to it that like every time I feel nauseous, I would just force myself to eat like oranges, and then I'll feel like way better afterwards. So just nauseous. Second trimester, I didn't feel anything. Third trimester right now, I don't feel anything. So I really didn't like get morning sickness a lot, and I actually didn't throw up at all during my pregnancy. I felt like I was going to really bad one day because I actually didn't eat like that whole day, so that was when I felt really sick. I thought I was gonna throw up, but I actually didn't, because I like just forced myself to eat. Other than that, no, I guess I really didn't get like morning sickness or nighttime sickness at all. When first finding out, were you at all scared? No, I was not scared at all. I was ready to be a mom for so long now, so definitely not scared. Just was more in shock because I didn't know I was pregnant. Do you and Racino see yourselves with a big family? Yes, Why? Because Orsino side has a really big family, and my side especially has a really big family. So put it all together, Orsino, Jenelly, do we want a big family? Yes, we do. I know every pregnancy is different, but what advice would you give the new moms? That is a very good question, because I'm a new mom myself. I don't know, I like kind of really don't like to give advice to new moms, but if I was to give advice, I would just say don't listen to what anyone tells you to do, especially when you're pregnant, because everybody's different, you know what I mean? And I don't know if you get that, but listen to yourself, listen to what and how you feel and what you want to do. Okay. Where do you shop for maternity clothes? So I really honestly haven't gone shopping for maternity clothes. Excuse me. I just wear like a size bigger, or 2 sizes bigger actually, and literally the only thing I wear, especially to work every day, is leggings, a long sleeve, or leggings and a t-shirt and a jacket. That's about it. So I haven't really bought anything too crazy, but if I were, I'd probably go to like Target or something, because I don't wear like crazy fancy clothes, just simple things like leggings and a t-shirt. New baby, new house. Yes to the new baby, no to the new house. I do, well actually we still live with my in-laws, which is totally fine. I love living with them. I just love living like with my family in general. If I could live with them like for the rest of my life, I would. Maybe later on we'll get a house, just not right now. Like I don't feel the need or the like rush to move out, because I just like the company, and living with family just makes my heart feel warm, you know? How long did you guys try for until getting pregnant? Wait, does that make sense? Okay, anyways, I know what you're talking about. But, so how am I gonna say this? I guess just this February 2020, me and Orsino told each other, we were like, you know what? Let's just try it. If it happens, it happens. We're not gonna like check my cycle like how some people do. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but like, you know what I mean? Like some women, they like check their cycles and then like when they ovulate and stuff like that. But I told her, you know, I don't want to do that. Like I just want to see if it will happen normally, which it did, and thank goodness we got lucky enough. If God wants to give us a baby now, he will. If he wants to give it to us later on, then he will. We'll just be patient, stay happy, be positive, and it happened. So we are very blessed and super thankful, and gonna be more excited. When is the baby due? By the way, you're absolutely glowing. Thank you. And did I even tell you guys when the baby is due? I guess not. Okay, but baby is due around the middle of May. So that's in about, what is it right now? It's gonna be March, so March, April, May. So we have about 2.5 more months, which I'm super excited about. And then not because I want her to stay in my belly, because it just makes me feel happy. But yeah. Is your daughter going to learn how to speak Lao? Yes, she is. She's gonna learn how to speak English, Lao, and Tagalog. So that's what I told my mother-in-law. I was like, Mom, do not speak to her in English. I want you to speak to her in Tagalog, because I want her to learn. And I also told my mom that. I told her, and I said, Mom, speak to her in Lao as much as you can. Like, don't speak to her in English. I want her to learn other languages, or like even try to understand it. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's gonna learn how to speak Lao eventually. What's the best thing / you love about being pregnant? Oh, I love this question. The best thing I love about being pregnant is just knowing that the baby is in my tummy and that she's growing, and I just feel safe that she's in here for some reason. And I don't know, it's just hard to explain. I just love how she's like in there, and then like when she moves, I'm just like, oh my god, she's moving, she's okay. it's just weird. It's just weird. I just like the feeling of her being in there. But yeah, that's like the main reason why I like being pregnant. I love actually being pregnant, is because feeling the baby, like, and knowing they're in there, like, it's just weird. I mean, there's other reasons why, but that's my main reason. How does it feel knowing you're gonna be a mom? Well, it honestly feels amazing because I don't know why, I just always felt like I was made to be a mom. You know, I mean, I feel like a lot of moms say that, but I feel like deep down inside, like, Jenelly, you're made to be a mom. So here you go. Let's get you started. How many kids do you want? We get asked this question so much. Again, I'm gonna have to say 3 is like good. 4 is even better. 5 is like perfect in my opinion, but I don't know about Orsino. He said maybe 4 is good enough, but like I feel like 5 is just like, that's my number. 5 is my lucky number, and I don't know, we'll see when this one comes out first, because I might change like my mind after this baby. You don't know. Anyways, will you vlog the birth? Yes, I'm gonna try to attempt to vlog the birth as much as I can. I'm gonna have the camera like set up and ready near the hospital bag, so that when it's time to go, I'm just gonna pick it up. Even though I hope like I'm not in like that much pain to the point where I can't film, I'm gonna try my hardest. Like, I'm really gonna try my hardest, because I want to like look back at it later on and see like, oh my god, that's what we went through. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt to try. Alright you guys, so that was it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I tried my hardest to answer most of your guys' questions. Maybe I'll do a part 2 and ask you guys again if you guys want to know anything else about our pregnancy. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching, and please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video.